Wildfires are sending some Idaho hunters' plans up in flames.
People are having to find new places to hunt because forest roads and forest closures mean they can't get to their usual spots. But Abby Davis learned there is a silver lining to this.
Hunters might be frustrated now, but the Idaho Wildlife Federation, an advocacy organization, says the fires can actually benefit them long term.
Participating in the wild has a depth of meaning to it that's hard to describe.
Hunting, an integral part of Idaho's identity.
A good, strong percentage of Idahoans engage in this way of life.
Every summer, Idaho Wildlife Federation Executive Director Nick Fasciano says wildfires disrupt that way of life. The avid hunter,
Yes, very much so.
says people are having to change their plans because of the fires.
Compared to last year, yeah, we've got a lot more of the state that's been burning.
Especially in the Sawtooth National Forest.
We just had a big fire closure in an area that is very popular for hunting.
That's why Idaho Fish and Game is letting hunters trade their tags for areas not impacted by fire.
If a hunter has found a spot where they really like to go for deer, elk, or anything, and it's actively on fire, that's obviously very frustrating because they're not going to be able to get a good hunt in this year.
Fish and Game spokesperson Roger Phillips says people need to remember wildfire season is just a season.
The roads tend to reopen relatively fast, and the entire hunting season is an area closed for all hunting throughout its entirety.
During an interview with KTVB Wednesday, Governor Brad Little said he understands the frustrations.
All my friends and myself that hunt in the fall, they say, we're going to close this area off for a controlled burn. All my hunting friends and family don't like that, but that is necessary in some areas.
Hunters generally understand that fire is a really central part of ecosystem health. When you get better habitat, you get better wildlife numbers, and that benefits hunters across the board.
A Boise National Forest fire manager told me hopefully wildfire season winds down in the next month or so, but these fires can linger well into the fall and even winter. Phillips says it's important for hunters to pay attention if they're hunting in burned areas since there are likely hazards like downed trees, roadblocks. Morgan, he says people should reach out to the local sheriff's office or Forest Service if they have any questions about where they want to go hunt.
To your point about the fires burning through the winter, they usually say might happen until the snow flies, right? And some of those more rugged and isolated areas. All right, Abby, thank you.